everybody, and welcome back to VinnyAdventures. I'm Vinny, and today we're venturing back into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, we progressed more here at the World Tree. And boy, oh boy, did Mikhail, of all people, surprise us. I mean, I don't know, Mikhail was always kind of like the Tornin group member that I always felt like was the most likely to change, and it was more based on the things that he would say along the journey, you know, like questioning, you know, like, are you really gonna do this, or like, he just always seemed to be the one that wasn't quite sure of the plan. So I'm really, I mean, I'm not happy. I don't want to say I'm happy about what happened, but it's nice knowing that Mikhail went down courageously. And he said he's gonna see them. He was like, Jin, we'll see you on the other side. So I have a feeling we actually haven't seen the last of him. I think that there's gonna be some afterlife crazy bullshit that's gonna happen. Like, I don't know, these games, they will shock you even at the very end. Even, like, honestly, those of you who know the story of the first game, which hopefully all of you do by now, even after you beat the final boss, they still throw one final curveball at you, and I won't say what it is. You guys know what it is, but they even still throw a curveball at you, like literally after you beat the final boss. They're like, "Oh, just kidding. Here's one last curveball," and it's so crazy. So I have a feeling this game is going to do much the same. But our current goal is to follow Jin and Malos up the World Tree and stop them from killing the Architect. So that is our goal. That is, wait a minute, what? Vate House. You know what? I am tired of running from every single thing that engages in combat with me. So you're going down, Mr. Vate House. See you later, Mr. Birdie Bird. Alright, so now that I've taken care of that minor annoyance, I am ready to further go into this area. I'm really excited. I feel super refreshed. It's been, I think, about 2 days since I recorded, which is always really, like, I always worry about taking time in between recordings, but the problem is, guys, is like, I am a one-man show here. Wait a minute. Am I gonna need Electric Mastery to continue on here, or is this like an optional direction? Alright, supply power activated. Open the door, damn it, let me in. Ooh, wait, that sparked. Oh, that was so weird. But anyway, like I was saying, it's always like a scary thing to me, because I'm like, you know, if I don't record, then like, am I gonna lose my momentum? But wow, there are a lot of doors. So we've gone through 1, 2, 3 doors. This is the 4th door. Oh my gosh. 5 doors. And okay, this looks super important. Okay, let me just say what I want to say first, and then we'll move forward. I'm a one-man show. I do all of my own editing. Like, every video is 100% edited by me, rendered by me, uploaded by me. I do all of my own marketing. I post all my own social medias. So an hour-long episode is really like an 8 to 9 hour endeavor for me. It's a lot of work that goes into each one of these videos, and I don't have time to just play the game. Unfortunately, I do have to like take time to edit, which is why I end up, you know, recording like, you know, 3 or 4 of them, and then I edit them over the course of like 2 or 3 days usually, and then I can get back to recording. Unfortunately, you know, it'd be a lot easier if I had like an official editor, but I just don't. Like, the channel's not big enough, and I don't have the means to pay somebody to do that right now. So, you know, and I honestly enjoy editing my own videos. I actually find it to be very fun. Level 3 Aeolith. Okay. So this is a huge open space, and there are 2 giant robots over there at the other side of the room. I mean, this is really cool. I like this room. I don't know why I like this room so much. It's just really interesting to look at. We've got like something over here. I think this is an enemy, and there's like, look at these like little groups. I feel like these little grooves are like a perfect place to hide like a treasure chest or something. Like over here, maybe there would be a treasure chest. There's not, but that's where I would put one if I were a game developer. So what is this huge room? Like, why do I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's a big room like this in any video game you've ever played in your lifetime, if there's a big room and there's a big circle in the middle of said big room, usually when you step into that big circle, like a boss battle happens. So I'm wondering if this like objective marker is actually a lie. Sometimes they are. I've noticed in this game sometimes it'll be like, oh, you're 300 yards away from your objective, but then like, all of a sudden you get, like, 250 yards away, and then the cutscene triggers anyway. It's like, I don't know. Ooh, there is a room off to the side there. Oh, and hello. Hello, Mr. MK6 Geralf. Wait a minute. Wasn't there already an enemy called an MK6 Geralf that was a unique monster? I'm very confused as to how there can be more than one of those, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. But you know what? Instead of going off the... Oh, is this just going to be a little alcove with this thing in it? Should I kill these things? Like, these guys, I think... Oh, okay. There. Hold on a minute. Okay, you know what? I do want to fight this because there is a pathway up here that I would like to explore. Oh my god, guys. So I started attacking the sentry, and then these guys showed up, and now they have called the unique monster in. Oh my goodness. I am terrified. Everything in this room is pulling. Oh my gosh. This was a mistake. I'm terrified, but honestly, suddenly this battle has become very interesting. Okay, they destroyed us. They just kept calling. Look at that. There's like 4 motorcycles there. Like, they just kept coming. I have no idea, literally none, what you were supposed to do there. That was absurd. Like, am I starting to get to the point where I'm under-leveled now and, like, I need to go to an inn and, like, level up? I really, really don't want to have to do that. But at the same time, I'm like, I really want to know what, like, why did everything pull? I mean, that was so stupid. The stupid motorcycle ran away. Like, maybe if I kill the motorcycles separately first and then take care of the sentry can't call motorcycles, and then I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this stupid ass motorcycle tries to run away from me again. Guys, I just realized what the name of this robot was. Radcliffe Sovereign. This is the sovereign of our friend Daniel. All praise Daniel. Okay, so I did actually manage to take care of one of these docile sentries, and I wonder, this is actually saying I'm supposed to be upstairs, so I wonder, I hope I'm not going the correct way again. Oh, there is a treasure chest. There's definitely, oh, wait a minute, so this is a completely optional room, it appears, which is good. I like optional, wait, what? Where did you come from? Alright guys, so I have cleared out most of these. I still have this docile sentry, but we did just hit level 60, which I think is a pretty big milestone, so I thought I'd show that real quick. So now that I've cleared out, like I cleared out a lot of stuff, I'm gonna clear out this thing now, and hopefully now I'll be able to go up this other side. Okay, so I took care of the docile sentry. It did somehow call a motorbike, like, enemy, and I have no idea where it came from, but whatever. I think they maybe patrol up and down these hallways, which is probably where the other one came from on the other side. But yeah, there is just another collection point and another treasure chest down here, so nothing too special. It did take me a while to figure all of this out, but I'm glad I came up here regardless, because treasure is treasure, and it would have driven me nuts if I didn't take the time to actually figure out what was over here. But now I'm seeing these, like, elevator shafts, and there's seemingly nothing I can really do with these, so I think I am intended to just go up here to the top of this, maybe? And yeah, okay, so there's this here, this Geralf Sovereign, and actually, I don't even think, like, the monster that attacked me, I could have sworn it was a unique monster. I could have sworn it was that, but this guy is not a unique monster. The unique monster, oh, I was literally just gonna say... Okay, so this is the MK6 Geralf, and the other ones are the Geralf Sovereigns. Okay, well, you know what? I just really don't want to, like, take too much more time, like, in this area, so I think I am going to skip over this unique monster for now, and come over here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay, never mind. I saw this red panel here, and I thought, oh, no, I'm not going to be able to actually do anything with this. But no, the elevator button here is green, so we should actually be able to head up this elevator shaft as usual. Okay, guys, so remember how a couple episodes ago I was like, this looks like the hallway that Amalthus was running down in his, like, a flashback that he had all the way back in Indal? No, I take it back. This looks like the hallway he was running down. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, a lot of these hallways kind of look the same, but this looks really, really ominous, and I just have a feeling.
What do you see?
What do I see? I see a bunch of people struggling to stay alive. Same as almost everyone else on Allrest right now.
Zeke, have you ever taken a person's life?
Can't say I have. Never seen the need for it myself.
Oh?
Why does anyone kill others? Because they're in your way, or because you can't bear the sight of them? You kill because you're weak. But I'm not weak, so I don't need to kill anyone. And I don't mean physically, yeah? I mean in here.
I suppose that makes me weak then. But that weakness is why I'm standing here today.
So you hate them, humans?
No. I hate this world.
Chum,
Huh?
do you like this world?
What?
Just give me a straight answer.
Yeah. Sure, there's plenty of room for improvement, but then there's also plenty of stuff that's awesome.
What about us?
Huh?
I think Charlotte's about to propose. What?
Fleabag! I mean, how do you feel about us? People?
Whew. I was worried then.
You should be so lucky. Anyway, what's your answer?
Ooh, that's a tough one. People can be fun to be around, but sometimes they're hard to deal with. And then there's mean types, like that Banner.
For sure.
But life's about taking the good with the bad, right? So yeah, I like people. And I like myself, and I'm people.
All right, Big Ed.
I see! Well, that's you all over. I'm relieved.
What?
Well, suppose a guy who hated himself had the power that you do. If someone like that were to meet the architect, I wouldn't be surprised if they wished for the whole world to disappear.
Okay, I liked that moment. I think that this is really important. This is like a big story plot, I guess. I don't know if that's really the right word that I'm looking for, but like it's a big plot point that like I guess we're supposed to take away from this game that yes, there are good people and there are bad people in the world, and in order to have the good, you have to deal with the bad. There's just no other way around it. There's no such thing as a perfect world, and even if there were such thing as a perfect world where everyone was the same and everyone had the same this and everyone had the same that and no one was different and everyone lived in harmony, it wouldn't be very lively, you know? It would lose all of its spirit. It would, I don't know, like, I'm not saying... I just think that with good comes bad, and that's just how it is, and there's always room for improvement. You should always strive to, like, make yourself better and the world better. Like, be the change that you would like to see in the world. That old saying, I know you guys have heard that before. It's true. But at the same time, like, you can't hate like, just because you hate parts of the world doesn't mean you have to hate the entire world. You can find the beauty in it. And even though Rex, like, people describe him as being... oh, what was it, like, painfully optimistic? I think that that's me, guys. I am the painfully optimistic person. I understand, and I see the hatred and the dissatisfaction and the torment in the world, but I like to focus more on the good things, the happiness, the great people, the hope, the wonderful, fun aspect of life, because I feel like it's A, the only way to survive in the world, and B, the only way to make the world better. If you constantly have a negative outlook on life, how do you ever plan on changing the things that you don't like about the world and making them better? So, like, yeah, I think that that's really important to this game. It's a huge message, one that I agree with, and I really like... Rex is, you know, maybe a little, like, McPlaney vanilla. You know, he's not, like, the most extraordinarily characteristic protagonist that I've ever seen, but he does the job, and he's optimistic and hopeful, which I really, really like. But here we go, guys. This looks like a very important door to head toward. I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but it seems like maybe something big.
A new locale. I have gained.
What's up? Jin.
So this is where it ends.
Huh? You say something?
No. I'll stay here. You go fulfill our goal.
What are you saying? We promised we'd go together, didn't we?
We did, once.
You okay?
I'm just waiting.
For the boy.
I was told to wait. I'll be watching. All of you.
Are you sure?
I am.
Hey, you! You wouldn't happen to be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It's you!
What?
Oh, I remember 'em well. Even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes! The house you used to live in is still out there on the outskirts.
House? This long war for independence will soon come to an end. It is not only the war that will soon be over. Her life, too, is about to end. And when she meets her end, so too will I. Unsullied by her death, I will merely return to my core, to await my eventual reawakening. I will sleep as at the end of any other day. When I awake, will I be the same person as before? If the architect does indeed exist, I wish I could ask him, who am I, truly? Whence did I come? Whither am I headed? If I were a praying man, I pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
My,
How terribly desolate. I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No. It's nothing.
Really? That's too bad. I would have liked to have learnt about the old you.
I am who I am. I do not change. You came.
Jin.
Are you alone? Where's Malos?
He went ahead.
Well then, what are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
For us? Are you trying to stop us going after Malos?
Perhaps. I want to see for myself. If this world has any will of its own, which one would it choose? You or Malos?
Then, you should let us pass.
That I cannot do.
But why? In your state, you should barely be able to stand. You know, if we fight now, you'll...
You see right through me, Mithra. But I made a promise. I'll do whatever it takes to fulfill his desire.
Even if it means your death?
Gladly.
Jin.
It looks like we won't get past without a fight. Chum?
Seems so. We'll give it all we've got. Come on!
As it should be.
Come at me, boy!
No, Jin, I don't want to kill you! Jin, come on. Buddy old pal, we've been through a lot. I know a lot more about your story now. Why don't you just... Okay, no, please don't do your stupid, like, topple combo on me that one-shot me in that other video. Like, let's just play nice. You just... You know what? You join us. Like, you let us pass, right? And then we can all be friends? Smiley face. Maybe. Jin, just listen to me. Jin, I know you're in there. Please. Oh, God, guys, I don't know. Is anyone else... Okay, I guess I'm gonna say this now. Jin is this entire game, but especially now, I really feel like Jin has been reminding me of Alphys. He basically just said, like, if this world could choose, you know, like, would it choose you or would it choose Malos? That's, like, a thing that Alphys basically did. Oh, God, like, did you see our health just, like, dropping really fast there? Poor Bridget's attack is being evaded by Malos, or by, Jin right now. I don't know, it just really reminds me of Alphys' whole entire role in that game. And again, I'm not gonna, like, fully spoil it, but Alphys was, like, big. Like, possibly the most important character, and definitely my personal favorite character in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And I'm getting, like, major Alphys vibes from Jin, and Jin is, like, really powerful and really mysterious, and, like, we never, like, they've just never really truly explained who he is or how he came to be or, like, what his purpose is, and I really just kind of feel like maybe he's this game's Alphys equivalent. But, I mean, I don't know, like, what do you guys think? And I guess maybe we'll find out after this battle ends or, like, soon. Like, I don't know, is this gonna be the end of Chapter 9? This seems like a really big moment. Alright, I'm using a Diamond Miss Ice attack with Pyra Ascended. Do all of that damage, Pyra Ascended. Now, he is like, oh yeah, we are totally using a chain attack. This is gonna be it, guys. I think this is the time, like, oh my god, are we actually gonna kill Jin? Is this it? This can't be it. I don't know, like, I'm really nervous. I don't want to kill him, but we have to. Like, we have to do this. Alright, Pyra Ascended, do your stuff, do a ton of damage to him. Oh my god, she just almost killed him. That's insane. Dromark, we need to use you now so that we can burst this fire orb. There we go, the fire orb is burst, and now Morag, I guess, I don't know, let's just use AG. Oh, I probably should have used Finch because he's weak to him, but whatever. We still got our overkill. This is gonna, not complete, but extend our chain attack here. Let's just use Pyra again. She is so incredibly powerful. Go, 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 B. Nice, that is a ton of damage. That is just insane. Alright, now we're just gonna use our Wind Blades because they're gonna do the most damage here. B and B with Boreas. And then we want to use Finch here for as much damage as possible. I don't know why the damage matters when he's already dead, but whatever. Alright, is it going to continue or are we done? Oh, we're going to continue. Alright, Pyra Ascended, do your worst. B. There we go. Oh my god, she just did like 400,000 damage with that one attack. That's insane. Jin is like so dead, he's dead. Like, what the hell? 50,000 damage from Dromark. Dromark, a healing blade, just did 50,000 damage. That is how much damage bonus we have ramped up right now. Let's finish this off with Bridget. I feel like it works here. Go, go, go. Bridget said she would end him, and end him she shall. 1.1 million damage.
You still got it. But so do we. Oh, no, you don't.
The power to manifest what you imagine. Truly awesome. That power comes from the Architect. Why do you wield it for mortal sake?
To get to Elysium.
And then what? Open it up to humans? Share it out between them?
Do you even need to ask? Obviously.
And then what? Can't you see where that leads?
What are you saying?
Humans will make Elysium into another Mortha. Just as they did with Torna 500 years ago.
I won't let that happen!
And after you die, what then? Who will stop the inevitable?
Isn't that the reason that you blades exist?
What?
And when I'm not around to stand by you in that effort, someone else will! That's right. When a person dies, that's it for them. But their thoughts and memories will always be passed on to someone else. Isn't that the same with you, Blades? Your past selves get passed down to someone else to become your new selves? Isn't that how you've always lived? We're no different.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always.
Blades become titans when the time is up, and those titans give birth to many new blades, all while forming the world beneath our feet. It's awesome. It's enough to make me envious.
Envious? Of us?
So I'd like to ask the Architect, Pyra, Mithra, all of you, why did he create all these incredible people? Actually, I think I might already know the answer. But I'd still like to check with the man himself.
To check your answer?
Yeah.
You believe you know the reason we exist?
Jin!
Akos, Petruka.
Petroka.
I won't let you kill Jen.
Stand down, Petroka.
But...
It is over for us now. There is nothing more. We've done all that we have to.
Jin. Nia?
Me?
Your power. Can you use it on Jin?
Well, sure. It'll only be a temporary measure, but...
Don't expect any thanks. We'll go back first and prep Jin for treatment. Akos, make yourself useful.
Yeah, I got him!
Pedroka!
You will climb no further.
Path we chose is cold, and the dark has no place to dream. Must we